Good day everyone, my name is Alejandro Hernandez and my teammates are Humberto Rodriguez and Jose Andre Andrade. And this is our key activity, so we're going to start. So first of all, we wanted to analyze a graph and some information because it represented an phenomenon in the data we acquired that we didn't really understand fully. And with these graphs and functions, we tried to analyze it better. We also divided the work into 5 different types of graphs. We used a graph, a normal one, like the linear one, 2 times, and we also used a tabular one, a symbolic one, and a verbal one. So dividing information into these different types of graphs helped us to analyze information in regard to the phenomenon that we discovered. So it helped us a lot.
Hi, my name is Andre and I work on the second part of the project. What I did exactly was pick one of the functions between the 5 examples of functions that we already take from the different newspapers. And exactly the function that I picked was about the coal, exactly the reserve of coals between 2008 to 2017, all the reserves of coal during that period. And after that, we transformed those functions into different types of functions like text, graph, equation, and data table. And we answer some specific questions about that function, and we conclude that the function is interval increasing since the beginning of 2008 to 2017. Also, that the function is a piecewise defined function because the function continues to rise, but exactly not linearly because some parts are almost like a straight line. And as conclusion, we can say that the function that we take from the newspaper have a pretty good format because the function is presented clear in a small format and is pretty easy to understand. Thank you for your attention.
Hi, my name is Humberto Rodriguez and I was in charge of doing the part 3 of the final key activity of Principle of Math. Well, in this part we have to do a report. On the report I was in charge of analyzing the table and to know that the information is true. The table that we chose was about the consumption of coal and the resource of coal that there exist. But most importantly, I was in charge of creating or to know how to transform an expression to another type of expression. What I mean with this, for example, I have a graph to transform it into text form, table form, and the formula. Well, the most difficult way or the most difficult process is to transform it into a formula. But if you know how to transform it into a table, it is very easy. To transform it into a table or the text that is practically the same, you have to connect the points. For example, if x is 1 and y is 3, if they connect, you put it on the table. And you do that with a lot of data, and you put that table on Excel. With the help of Excel, you use the tool to create a trend line, and with the trend line you get the formula. With all this information, we realized that the most efficient and the most important way of representing a function was by a simple graph. This because normally on table or in the text it doesn't shows a lot of information, but on a table we can see a lot of variations. On the graph we can see a lot of variations that in table and in text we don't, and in the formula we don't see a lot of information. So we get to the conclusion that the most efficient way is to do it by a graph. That was the original way, so the newspaper did it in a brilliant way. Well, thank you for your attention. This was all for us, and thank you.